to Sullinger. Now here's Crowder. Defense right on him. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That one is off. Oubre's checked in for Washington. And then for Boston, Johnson comes in for Lee. And Yarebko is subbed in for Bradley. Good on the second free throw. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Porter with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Outside, Wall. Drops one in from the wing. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Celtics lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And Boston has possession. They lead by 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. They've got Smart. Amir Johnson is out there with Evan Turner. Then it's Thomas. And it's Zeller in at the 5, roaming the paint. To the middle, here's Johnson. Washington with the rebound. Outside, Wall. And he makes good on the layup. Wall's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Wizards.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Zeller setting the pick for Thomas. Clock at 6. Now here's Smart. He's guarded closely. Rebounded by Dudley. Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
Tell you what, they've done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Here's Wall. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see it.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Well, for the Bucks, dismal record over the last 10 games, just 2-8. Nothing seems to be going their way right now. We'll be watching Dwight Howard patrolling the paint tonight. He's no longer the unquestioned best center in the NBA, but there are times, Shaq, where he can still be a dominant force.
Yeah, you know, he still has that physical advantage, Ernie, against 99% of the guys in the post. That's what I've been saying for a long time. And he does this every now and then, but that's what I've been saying for a long time. 28 and 10, I think he can do it. And every now and then, he can do that.
Well, Superman is in the
Don't you
building.
say it.
Okay,
Don't you say it.
Okay, I thought he was.
If you say it again, I'm going to reach across this table.
I will say it anymore.
Okay.
But his defense is still huge, and that also can win basketball games. And he has been a defensive stopper regardless of his offensive efforts.
I'll let you say it one more time.
Superman is not in the building. He's over here sitting with us. That's Shaquille O'Neal.
Don't try to butter me up. You can't butter up this biscuit.
That's it for now as we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
How you doing?
What's up, man? About to put on a show tonight.
We'll see about that. My team's ready.
Hey, you better hope so. It's the only chance you got.
I'm gonna remember that, freak. It's on.
The crowd is assembled at BMO Harris Bradley Center looking for a Bucks. We're heading back to Houston. Well, guys, at this point, while still many things can change, their record is not on par with their performance last year. Maybe a cause for concern, but something they are well aware of.
And you know, Houston, they've been slightly off the mark here early in the season. Not awful by any stretch of the imagination, but just not quite at the level many had predicted.
Looks to me like they've still got a few kinks to work out that they weren't able to square away in the preseason, but they'll be in their groove sooner than later.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modi Eunice and Howard the post pair. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
Freak with it, and it's Howard picking him up. And he gets it to go. Here's Beverly. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Outside Mayo. Freak dishes to Antetokounmpo. Monroe the pass to Freak. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And it's Beverly missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the shot is good. Mayo's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Beverly from outside off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Antetokounmpo kicks to Freak. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Tries again. And there's the nice layup by Plumlee. Plumlee's got his first basket of the night.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, our quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
Signature move once he goes airborne.
Now let's send it over to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Kevin McHale.
We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
Thank you, Doris. Both free throws good from Beverly. Bucks leading by 4. And here's Freak. 23 points for him the last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
And that one's good. Beverly
gets that to go, but it's been a bumpy ride so far. Just 1 of 5 for him overall.
And a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Fourth, O.J. Mayo.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as...
Here's Freak. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. He dishes it to Plumlee. He feeds it to Freak. The kick out to Mayo. The pass to Monroe. Knocks down the 10-footer.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Monroe. He's getting around 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And when it all comes together for him, this is what he's capable of.
And this is exactly what his coaches have been waiting for that light bulb to come on.
Now here's Freak, out of bounds.
They're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game, and they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And they've also enjoyed a lot of success from beyond the arc. I mean, as you can see by that top 10 ranking and three-point percentage, that's a shot they should continue to feature in their offense.
Plumlee dishes to Freak. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Down with both hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Now here's Beverly. He's covered closely. Lays it up and banks it in. Beverly's got 6 points.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Harden. Ariza's got his first bucket of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Here's Howard. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up. Howard's got his second basket of the night. The Bucks have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Tipped away. Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. And he misses the fast break layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And a wide open look for Freak. No good on the three. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, foul trouble early on, I thought, set the tone in that game, and it just made it difficult for them to get over the hump.
Yeah, it really got them out of sync, and that hurt them big time. Forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they would have liked to.
Now, Freak. Trevor Ariza missing from long range. Great open look there. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Now, here is Harden. 9-point game his last outing. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got 5 points so far. The Bucks making a switch here. Carter Williams has checked in. Bucks leading by 7. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Maniunas out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's Capella in at the 5. Now here's Parker. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Rockets trail by 9. On the wing, Harden. Wide open look. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Ariza. There's a screen. Down low, Capella. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Back to Ariza for the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And for Milwaukee, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Monroe. Parker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Stolen away.
You've got to be sure that you can get it there in time and crisply.
For the Bucks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Bucks leading by 12. Parker kicks to Freak. Back to Parker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now here's Freak. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. Parker kicks to Freak. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
That one is off. So we can't get either to fall. Rockets trail by 12. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers played really well. He ended with 23 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. This game of his was just a standout, all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Bucks leading by 9. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Freak's got 8.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end.
Statistically speaking, let's see where the Rockets sit right now. 6th in fewest turnovers per game, 10th in scoring. And this is also what I would call a pretty solid offensive rebounding team. I mean, they've got a top 10 ranking in the second chance points category.
And call me crazy, but I really believe turnovers are one of those game-changing stats. Their ability to avoid those miscues and make the right play consistently has been tremendously important.
Poked away and stolen by Freak. The finish. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Parker passes to Freak. Here's Plumlee. Rebounded by Capella. Rockets trail by 13. Ariza goes in. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Monroe dishes to Freak. Pass to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Freak kicks to Plumlee. To the right side. Vaughn. It's good from long range. Vaughn's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Parker passes to Freak. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. Here's Beverly.
What are you doing? Stay down.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Bucks second.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Beverly.
Take a look at what Beverly's been doing. He's got 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Ariza against Parker. 5 to shoot. Here's Monroe. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Bucks have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Bucks on top, opening up a huge gap. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, James, throughout the first half, you struggled with turnovers. Is keeping better control of the ball a major focus for the second half?
Yeah, that's still too many turnovers, especially on forced turnovers. So we got to really lock in on our turnovers, make the right play at all times.
James, we appreciate the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
All right, listen up. Terrific job so far. The fans are into this game, and we're going to keep them there. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. Don't forget how dangerous this team is. No lead is safe against them. Let's not give them a chance to get back in it.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Without question, Trevor Ariza displaying his skills today.
And, you know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the 3 as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
Freak, he's in at the point. Plumlee out there with Monroe. Then it's Mayo, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Beverly dishes to Moniunas. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got his 4th rebound in this one. Freak kicks to Plumlee. Moniunas with the steal. And stolen by Freak. And now it's Mayo running. He can go all the way.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And he gets it to go. Milwaukee leading by 20. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Right wing, puts up a 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Now here's Beverly. He's covered closely, and the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Inside, Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got 17.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creative force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Plumlee. Harden with the defensive effort.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
They get it back. Monroe and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. He's got 12.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
And now your Milwaukee Bucks dancers.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Ariza. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Rockets have made 5 of 10 free throw attempts, a lot of misses.
At the line of the Bucks, James Harden, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
Well, James Harden has simply been getting it done. He has 8 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside Mayo. Passes it to Plumlee. Freak kicks to Plumlee. Dishes it to Mayo. Freak passes to Plumlee. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Shoots. Another miss by Houston. Bucks leading by 19 points. Here's Antetokounmpo. Mayo kicks to Monroe. Now here's Freak. Ariza covering. It's Mayo on the wing. Monroe outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Freak throws it down.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
The Rockets have shot 50% from the line, 6 of 12 so far. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. The feed now to Plumlee. Antetokounmpo kicks to Freak. In the corner, Mayo with it. Freak dishes to Mayo. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Some good numbers there for Mayo. 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
And the first one drops. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Houston. Mayo hits them both. Rockets trail by 20. Harden kicks to Beverly. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Here's Monroe. It's deflected. Here's Brewer, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Whoa, whoa, that'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Here's Beverly. The shot is off. Excellent D there for Mayo.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Rockets trail by 18. There's the dish to Ariza. Screen by Howard. He kicks it to Beverly. Uncovered. That is good. Beverly's got 12 in the game.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Freak. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots. The Rockets have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Harden gets to Ariza. Screen by Howard. Harden outside, releases. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. 13 points for James Harden.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips now on the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play. You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Motiejunas is checked in for Trevor Ariza. So on the floor for Houston. Motiejunas and Howard the post pair. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. And it's Brewer in at the 3 spot.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Freak kicks to Mayo. To the paint, here's Freak. Misses the layup.
And barely anyone in the area, and still he whiffs on the bunny.
Brewer, good.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shots.
Antetokounmpo passes to Freak. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Beverly with the ball. Howard, the follow-up jam.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Unloads from 13, and that one's good. Parker. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Here's Mayo. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Free throw off from Mayo. Plumlee, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Howard, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Houston. That one misses. Rockets trail by 17. Here's Brewer. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Brewer's got 4 points now. Here's Harden. Finished off the break. Harden's got 19 points.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Kicks to Plumlee. Motiejunas with the steal. It's Harden with the drive. Knocked away. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Tanked in off the glass.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Rockets trail by 15. To the inside. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Harden with it. Now Mayo defending. Harden's shot is good.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively. some fantastic numbers here for Ariza. 19 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Bucks leading by 12. Freak dishes to Plumlee. Parker kicks to Freak. Bucks passing it around. Mayo, the pass to Plumlee. Here's Freak. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Freak's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really
work for it. And it's Beverly missing. The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Mayo kicks to Plumlee. Over in the corner, onto Kumbo. Out to the wing. It's Parker with the drive. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Plumlee. Stolen by Harden. The 9-foot shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Harden's got 23. Milwaukee's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Over in the corner, onto Kumbo. Both hands to jam it in.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Pass to Montejunas, and he banks in the layup. Montejunas has got 10 points in just the second half.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Beverly. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Beverly's got 6 here in this quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Here's Brewer. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
And it's Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Harden dishes to Montejunas. Parker with the steal. There's the pass to Freak. He feeds it to Plumlee. Inside, and the rejection by Harden. Tries it from 9. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Brewer.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
And that one's good. Parker.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Rockets trail by 11. And stolen by Freak. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Mayo's running. Missed inside. Houston's gone 2 of 3.
Excellent defensive presence on the glass and delivering some of that shot blocking skill too.
He has really just owned the paint. Well-rounded performance.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Monroe's checked in. He dishes it to Plumlee. Antetokounmpo kicks to Freak. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He is a scorching 86%.
And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
It's thrown by to Tacumbo up the floor. And it's Mayo that time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. And that's now 17 points for O.J. Mayo. Harden kicks to Beverly. Baseline try. And he nails the jumper.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Monroe against Modi Eunice. 11 feet away. Mayo kicks to Monroe. Bucks passing it around. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo passes to Freak. Can't connect from short range. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against Washington. Knocked away. And stolen by Freak. And Plumlee kicks to Antetokounmpo. It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. Monroe dishes to Freak. And a miss there on the triple.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Knocks it loose. Milwaukee leading by 11. Mayo into the lane. The Rockets pull it in. Beverly's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harden kicks to Beverly. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Beverly's got 14 points now in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Plumlee against Modi Eunice. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. And that one's good. And that's 19 points for O.J. Mayo. There's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
At the line for your Bucks, O.J. Mayo. 2 shots.
He throw good, O.J. Mayo.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:24 left to play in the final quarter. Harden against Mayo. Here's Beverly, and it's sent back by Plumlee.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Milwaukee.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their 2nd and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
Guys, death always a factor in wins like this, and what an incredible game out of nowhere it was for Freak. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
23 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. And Monroe kicks to Freak. It's hauled in by Beverly. From about 19 feet, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
Boy, way to play.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Changing sides of the floor. How fun was it for you tonight to keep setting up your team?
Oh, it was a blast, Doris. To me, there's no greater feeling of accomplishment on a basketball floor than when you make a perfect pass to a teammate, set them up for an easy score. Woo. To get that and win like tonight, that's amazing.
Hard to doubt it was a job well done. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
He caused some serious problems with the defense. He seemed to be everywhere, picking guys' pockets, jumping in the passing lanes. See, once he got a few steals, he started affecting guys just by looking at them. They knew he was getting ready to take the ball away. Intimidation.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2